Okay guys, so I completed a full look of mostly Huda Beauty, and this was definitely a first impressions. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on everything that I used today. Okay, so when I started my outro, I forgot to talk about the powder, and the powder didn't really do much for me. It wasn't a lot of coverage. It didn't really set my under eyes to make it look smooth and flawless. So once again, I don't know if it had anything to do with the foundation and everything just applying horribly on top of that, but the setting powder didn't really wow me. So I don't want to bash Huda Beauty because I think that it's a great brand, but a lot of the products were a fail for me and didn't really work out how I expected it to. So I'm going to start off with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation. I had got the shade Toasted Coconut 240, and I think I could have went up another shade. It was a little bit too light for me, but I still made it work, especially with the contouring and the bronzing. But I don't really like this foundation off the rip. I don't know if I used too much moisturizer and I primed my skin really well, but I just felt like the foundation was just slipping and sliding everywhere. And I definitely like a more matte foundation, and it didn't give me the coverage that I really like. I like a more fuller coverage or medium to full coverage, and this foundation just didn't do it for me. If you don't have problematic skin and you don't have a lot of hyperpigmentation and you like something a little bit more natural, or if you have dry skin, I think that this foundation would be great for you, or that it's worth a try. I'm gonna definitely give this another try. I'm not gonna use too much moisturizer or my oils and serums prior to using this because this definitely didn't work good with it. I still made it work, but my skin definitely feels like it is just not set. And if I go hug somebody right now, like all my foundation is gonna go on their clothes. So this didn't work out for me. I'm gonna give it another try, and you'll probably be hearing more about this in an upcoming video. So the next product that I want to talk about is the Huda Beauty Contour and Bronzer Cream. I had got the shade medium. In the pan, it definitely looks super, super dark, and I was a little bit nervous, but everything just blended in good. I can't really give you my honest opinion about this because I applied it on foundation that I didn't like. Already the foundation was slippy and slidey and just didn't work for me. So then applying this on top of it didn't really make me, like it even more. But I think I'm going to give this a try using the foundations that I normally use, and I think it really does have potential. I'll definitely have to keep you guys posted about this because I can't give it a fair review if I applied it on top of foundation that I didn't really like. So once again, I got the shade medium. It really looked dark, but everything blended in really good. So I can't wait to give this a try using a different foundation. So the next product that I want to talk about is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Cookie Dough. So I probably could have went down a shade. I don't think that this was the right color for me. Also, as far as the formula, it's not a full coverage concealer. And once again, I don't know if because of the foundation that I use, I didn't like this, but I like a more thicker and more full coverage concealer, like the e.l.f. and Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this even with another foundation. The coverage wasn't really there for me. Also, it was very, very creamy. I like a more mattifying concealer. I do like the applicator, the shape, but because it was metal, it kind of like kept slipping and sliding everywhere, and I probably also had a lot to do with the foundation. But I don't know. Once again, I can't really give this a fair review because the foundation. So maybe I'll use this in another video, maybe I won't. But I don't like this in combination with the foundation. So I probably should have used this foundation, which I haven't really used before, in the shade Tres Leches. And this is the Faux Filter foundation. This is probably more coverage and a better foundation than the other one, but I just really wanted to give the other a try because it claims to be waterproof and it claims to be very long wearing. And I definitely want to try it, especially with wearing a mask, to see if it comes on the mask. But unfortunately, that did not work out for me. And the concealer, I don't really love it. So yeah. The next Huda Beauty product that I have is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. I've used this before, so this really wasn't a first impression, but Huda Beauty eyeshadows are super pigmented, super bomb. I really like them. This little palette is very versatile. You can do a natural look, you can do, you know, a more dramatic look. These shades right here, the shimmer shades, I've used this one plenty of times and I've used that one. Everything is just blends really nice and is super pigmented and is bomb. So I highly recommend Huda Beauty eyeshadows, at least this Topaz palette, and I do have the Huda Beauty nude palette, which is really good too. So definitely recommend Huda Beauty palette. So the next product from Huda Beauty that I want to talk about is the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. The lashes are about $18-19, which is very expensive, but after applying the lashes, the band is super thin and easy to apply. It doesn't really get irritated. It doesn't feel heavy on the eyelids. It looks super nice, super wispy, natural, not too dramatic. And the only thing I didn't like was the price. I don't know if I'll be purchasing it again. I don't know how many uses I can get out of these, because also another thing, pulling off the lash out of this, a lot of the hairs came out, which was disappointing because of the cost of the lashes. Shouldn't nothing be coming out of here. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be purchasing another lash, or maybe I just got a bad one, but they look really nice, and I just think that there are cheaper alternatives. So yeah, that's my opinion on the lashes, but I think they're really pretty and they feel super light on the eyes. So that's that for the lashes. So another product that I use that I didn't really show me using is the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face. I've used this plenty of times. I've used these on clients and it works super good. It is a waterproof makeup setting spray. It is gonna make your makeup last all day. I'm not sure about the waterproof part. That could be a little bit dramatic, but I'm not gonna put it up to the test. I'm not gonna put this on my face and then try to see if it's waterproof and mess up a whole face of makeup. Not me. The only thing that I don't like is the smell. It is super strong, but definitely something you can get past if you know it's gonna make your makeup last really long. So I do recommend the setting spray. So the last makeup item that I have from Huda Beauty is the 3D highlighter palette. And when you open it up, it's like this. It does say like prep, set, sculpt, and flush. I don't really know about all that. I know that the highlighter is like a creamy formula. I think it's like creamy and it dries down to a powder. But I don't think that it looks super nice on the skin now that I look at it. But at the beginning, I was a little bit worried. I'm like, what kind of formula is this? It's not pigmented enough, but you can definitely build it up, and it definitely made my skin look glowy. So it's a nice palette. I'm not sure if it's worth the price or how much use I'll get out of this color. And this one, I did try to put a little bit on my cheeks, but I don't know about it. So it did make my skin look glowy and nice. So it's a nice palette if you want to pick it up. So those were all the products that I used from Huda Beauty. A lot of the products, well, most of the products I never used before other than her setting spray and her eyeshadows. I wasn't too impressed with the foundation and some of the other products. I'm not bashing the brand, but I just think that it may be a little bit overly hyped and definitely not worth, you know, what you're paying for. There are a lot of cheaper alternatives that can fulfill, you know, your makeup needs and wants. I'm gonna still, you know, continue to use the products because I already paid for them and I don't like wasting products. But, you know, if it definitely doesn't work after the second and the third try, I'll probably just give it away. And I definitely want to try out this foundation. But overall, those are my thoughts and opinions on Huda Beauty's makeup products. if you've tried other products from Huda Beauty that I didn't mention today that you like and that work for you, please let me know down below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. Please also subscribe and join the family, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.